if ever as or the time Miss M, my husband is out, and we are ready to tell the world what he went through.
Do you think your husband will be willing to expose this girl?
She is. And from where I'm standing, the lady, I don't care what she did or whatsoever that happened, I forgave her. There's a reason why she did that, or everything happens for a reason. I just don't like the fact that this thing happened.
Hello, guys. Welcome to yet another episode of Housewife Gossips. This is where we cover everything from marriage, relationships, religion, and sexuality. You name it all. Today in studio, we have Aus Rose. Aus Rose is here to share her journey with her husband on what they went through. Aus Rose, welcome.
Thank you, Marav.
Can you please introduce yourself? Tell us who you are, where you come from, how old you are, and stuff like that.
Okay. To start with, lebitso la ka ke Rose. Tuhlwane. I'm from Lesotho, Mahalshoek, but currently ke Rustenburg, Marikana, Katapa Mereko. I got married in 2018. That's where I changed my surname to Matlotlo. You can
You are
also call me
Mrs.
Mrs. Matlotlo.
Mrs. Matlotlo.
Yes.
So which surname do you use currently?
I'm using both surnames.
Both surnames. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, so how old are you again?
Okay, I can just say 30 because in a few days I'll be turning 30.
Oh, okay, that's nice.
Yeah.
So, Aus Rose, you sent me a DM
Yes.
on TikTok.
Yes.
You were explaining the situation with your husband. You said to me that you've been married for a year. I think, ne? You've been married for
Yes.
a year, and then
After that, okay.
yeah. Can you please take us through that journey?
All right. I got married in 2018, but unfortunately, okay, it was 2018 September. And unfortunately, our journey was cut short because just a week before we turned a year with my husband, he got arrested for sexual assault. That was 2019, around September, if I'm not mistaken. The first time when I heard the news that my husband was arrested, for a minute I was confused because not that I'm because of Kemotraga, of course. Personality, he's such a sweetest person ever.
That's what I wanted to ask
What happened? Unfortunately, when I got to the police station the next day, he explained to me that I cheated on you, and I don't know, I can say it's bad luck or whatsoever. He ended up on the wrong side of the road. Correctional service, but he was unaware because that was before it gets somehow. And then the girlfriend.
Is this in Lesotho?
Yes.
Just an idea that
It's
Lesotho.
Lesotho. So the lady ona kopane le ena ga hlalosa ne. O kopane le ena on that day a mo fa lift a ro lo bona friend high. And then ke mo ba buileng ba exchange di numbers se jolo ka batho ba jona. So as motho wa gao o tlo mo tshwara le batle ka tsela eno jwalo. So ebe ke mo leng hore ba the lady o feletsa I think it's best we go because it's late. Ebe husband or okay, no problem. Let's just wait. Those people batlang. There were two men batlang on their way, and this batho ba ne batla ke batho ba molao. Ha ba fihla mo ba botsitse wa ile phekile koloi ka mo because this is not the place you should be.
Also, who not la koloi?
Go no tla batho ba ne ba roka.
They were
Ba bona
walking.
koloi. Yes, ba bona koloi.
It was not an
phekile ka hara
oncoming
jarete ya
car.
correctional.
Okay.
So bari pleke ono tshwanetse be ha o phakileng yona e wrong. And hape motho o ntse tsamaya le ena seems like a child. And
How
then
old was this lady that your husband was with?
she said 16 that time. And then
She's still a minor.
okay. I'm just chilling here, gona nix e bed, and I apologize for picking here. Let me just go. Ha ba ba lokolla, ba ba isitse ko ba mo bitsetsa mapolesa. Ha tsebe na ngwanyana o fane ka statement se feng. But Monday ha hla ka pela court, a balwa qoso ya hae. O baletswe ka qoso ya hae ka hore o fungwane ka hara jarata correctional service and anale a minor and the taba ko hore o mo tshwere di private parts tsa hae ntle le tumellano ya hae.
So tell me, Elshus, batho ba were they dating? Ne ba ratana?
Yes.
I don't understand. Tell me. I want to get this right, ne? How did the lady come to the conclusion that she was sexually assaulted? What led to
Are
that?
tsebe na ho etsahetseng because ba ne ba separated and the lady was that ke bona ka o la tshoswa ke the fact hore batho ba ke batho ba molao. I don't know na ba buile le na ka tsele jwa and then that's where she started crying. Ha ke tsebe hona the
This
conclusion
is now the version e monna hao a o fang yona.
yeah
Eh.
o hlalosetswa jwalo and that night like ba mo kgathile the whole night hore a bue the truth and I never had any kind of intentions to rape motho na le ne re chilitse just like motho wa ka obo yes
So your husband was beaten.
yes
Ba mo
by
kwalletse
the
diseleng.
police, yeah, ba mo kwalletse diseleng. That night ba mo tlile the whole night because
How
ba
would you
batla the
describe your
truth.
husband? Would you say he's capable of doing something like this? Wena ka mokgwa o mo tsebang ka teng.
Not the way ke mo tsebang ka teng, I can't say that because of monna ka la ha ke na lena ke motho e leng hore when I say no to something wa ngala a ka
O na le
mpa
pelo
a
e
khutlela
kgutshwane.
ka tsela o pele khutshwane ha se motho a ratang ditaba nka tsho jwalo. The reason a qetelletse a bile convicted ne ko hore o sta bona ha re ha etsa ntho believe me ha ona other way o tlo mo convince ka teng
Ore ha e
because ne
etsa.
re na le chance ya hore re ke be re kreile a lawyer but unfortunately we did not find a lawyer, let alone even a state lawyer. Ola I'm innocent obo ke tlotla ke tsamaya ke lo ipuelela. I'm not gonna like argue on something e ke tsebang hantle ga ke etsa ngwane o tseba the truth and I also know the truth re ne re le babedi. Unfortunately lehlakore la ka if le sa utlwahale it's fine, I'll go to prison for that. And the day go no lo bua ke case ha bue early January 2020 o ipueleletse ke motho a very short tempered on the stand ba mo botsitse dipotso and okay before re thoma the case ba mo botsitse gona how does he plead are not guilty and ba mo botsisa dipotso so most standing a ke re ba tseba di prosecutors di tla botsisa dipotso jang like batla o etsang and that pillar ha ke feel ka ke na le energy ya ho explain because the way ke utlwang ditaba tsa lona you already reached the conclusion of I'm
Yeah,
guilty
I'm
so I'm
guilty.
guilty, let's just cut it in short.
Is
And
that what your
everyone-
husband said on
Yes,
stand?
that's what he said. I'm guilty.
Wena.
And that was it.
And how
Yeah,
was
ba
this for
fihla ba
you?
mo
Like
fine-a-
how
ba mo fine-a, ba fihle ba re 8 years ba re no fine. Like,
8 years?
I was like, what's going on? Yep.
How have you
Okay,
been coping?
like before the
Batho?
case e bua that day, ne, there's this police officer a re approachileng a re batla the sum of 3,000 to ngwanyana a qhale the case.
Wait. A police officer o tlile ho lona.
Yes.
A batla
A
tjotjo,
bontsha
like
hore
bribe.
ro offer the lady le ba family ya ko ga bona 3,000.
Is this now what the lady and her family are saying? Kapo ntate o le
Is the
police.
police officer.
Eh, o
actually
nahana hore
mona
ngwana o tla
tjho
qhala case ha le mo fa tjhelete something.
I don't know. Hore na ke tlhaloganyo ya hae hore case le tla qhalwa kapa ke
The way
ha
ba
bo family
buile.
ba reng re kopa tjhelete the sum of this money re qhale case.
3,000.
And a monna ka ha fetsa go ahlolwa Chumia, the lady who got my husband arrested o gotlile a tla go nna ang approach her I don't know how you gonna approach but we're familiar this lady because this lady confirmed to her she was just scared ka nnete mona how there's no such thing. Ow re ne re buang on Facebook and ke ne ke tlhakatlhakane ke sito ho amohela hore this is my fate monna ka tronkong ke ile mo court ka kopana le ntate Monso ke mhle ke mo bontsha that thing e ba fhlare is from now on nka advise hore o batle the lawyer and then maybe le fumane a way ya hore ngwanyana a bue nnete le hore monna ga wa kgone ho tswa, but ena the lady herself o santse a le in trouble if there's no search fee. We found a lawyer ga le ka hore re etse taba ya appeal, re rapetse the case, the day kapa ke the day ba ne ba lo tsaya sephetho sa hore na ho etsagalang our lawyer na Maseo, he got car accident because he believed the case is stronger enough for he got a car accident and then he died in that accident.
That's
our
the lawyer.
Yeah. After the lawyer died, energy pass the case to another
Someone
lawyer
else.
because he was doing it pro bono. You say the state lawyer.
So your husband was falsely accused.
Yes.
So how long has he been in prison?
It's been 4 years now.
It's been 4 years.
Yes.
Is there any chance that he's coming out anytime soon?
Yes. Last month when I was home, I was told next year on the 8th of May. So ebe now happy hakia last day mokamedi wa ka mo correctional service ola ambitsa ga bledi sana are ish I wanna if nkare motho o hlaetswe ke bad like I don't know what I can call it ke ntho hlaetse monna hao because ever since I fihlile ka monana I still can't wrap my head around how is this possible for this guy o ka mona ho latela gona ke ithutile ena jwang since ke le ka monana. I still can't
Is
understand.
there evidence? Unona le evidence ya go monna o yentse ntwe.
Hono sna evidence. Taba go ho thwe o mo tshwere like itse dirope tsa gaele matswele without tumelo ya hae. And evidence e re reng teng ke batho ba nonong ba bontate ba ba constable be leng ba ba fumana ba phekile koloi mo. Ha robala lena physically. Taba hore ho thwe o mo tshwere without tumelo ya hae and she was a minor.
How old is your husband?
That time, I think he was 32.
32?
Yes, the time
Anatwara.
Yes, now he's 36.
No, 36.
Yes.
Oh, this is so sad. Ask easy.
So, baby, I advise her, as much as you believe you are innocent, for the sake of your freedom, and we've seen your sharp with managable law. If ever there are some things you were at fault, you've repented, can be responsible to go out. I think okakopa mahau and mahau oka okopa nkwa hore okopa ngwele bahabo ngwananyana and then you apologize. Ilabate ina difficult kare if that means you're free. That means
if you get your
freedom, just do it.
Even if you're wrong or not.
Even if you're not killed, ke kopa motshwarelo mo lebale. O ske wa tswa kapa wa etsa e ka ka wa kopa tshwarelo o ntse go dile a crush. Ya ga o tswa motho iphumana o kene tekong hape because of that. All you've got to do nna se ke forgivile ka dintho tse leng hore di etsaetse is life. If there's something that called karma, re tla dila ka yena. But if there's no such thing, Modimo had a reason now. Why did you have to go this journey? And there's a reason why lenyalo la rona le bile cut that short. And there's a reason why all these years, even though I've tried to move on, sometimes I still found my way back to you and learned to forgive you. So Hana Jana, let's just turn on a new leaf. Keep put a fellow and when since ke bona, you don't even have to say from what you did. He's a cheating person because of the very first time he got arrested.
So this was the first time I attempted cheating?
Cheating, yes. Ups and downs, after 6 months. I know, every, like,
to detail.
Every detail. That's why I still feel like Nalena, we still stand a chance. And I still love him. As much as he still loves me. And one more thing, I'm very thankful towards his family. The way like ba understand hore ke motho le nna as much as ngwana bona e le motho a laetsa di mistake ba tlhaloganya. And ho ba nnete is a family
You are one of
e leng
them.
hore I'm part of them. Yeah.
They don't make you feel like o ngwetsi.
Ba
O
mpontshitse
tlamehile o etse
lerato,
eng.
ba mpontshitse lerato le leng hore I can't even explain it.
But one thing I'd like to ask you, how are you? Like, ever since this whole thing happened, like, when o ikutlwa jwang?
Okay. When it first happened, I broke down. I was very suicidal. I think I tried 2 suicidal attempts. Tse leng hore ke leka di fenya. And ke like I end up at hospital because of those suicidal fears. Because I felt like it's the end of the world. Like it was very, very, very difficult for me to move on. Ya kgole la re make utlwe like I'm trying to heal ka batla something ya hore ke iphethetse ke mo utlwise bohloko. I feel what he did, I can also do it. But along the way, I was like, Rose, is this really worth it? Because at the end of the day, this is my life. This is my body. Why can't I just find the way of healing? Ke kgone ho move on ka bophelo ba ka if I say I can't forgive this man. Abo. Yeah, that's when I found myself back. Hanyane, hanyane. I was actually, that's the time when I realized that I had so much anger in me. Like, ke na le dintho tse ngata tse leng hore di teng since like childhood, I guess I was so cheesy or nice. Like, I realized
Would you say your childhood played a
Yes.
role in the way you reacted to this
Yes.
whole thing?
like the decisions that I took, not that is an excuse. Di entswe ke childhood ya ka, the way ke hotseng ka teng. Ke holetse ka hara environment e leng where it was very abusive. Even though that abuse was not e ne sa etsagale mo go nna, mara e ne etsagala go mme ne ke phela le ena. And my mom was very suicidal. Let alone if you're a kid, you see your mom ali depressed all the time, a lakatsa lefu, and ali bua right in front of you. Gona you etsang go ena tlhaloganyong ya hao. Yeah, pelo ya gae la ema just like that. She never got sick. It was around April 2007. May her soul continue to rest in peace.
Amen.
And after that, I don't think I grieved for my mother's death. Hence, I thought it was okay for me. Okay, the relationship with Zaka, they kind of become abusive. And the decisions it was decisions I want to be in a safe space. Making okay, just because I never got I got a father. It's a whole I love my father with all that I have, and I've learned to forgive him. And I thought and I was seeking that love on wrong places. Hence, ke hotse ka abuse, like ke hotse ka discuss, like ha monna a nkotla, I understood hore that's the right way ya go mpontsha lerato. So I kind of say ke fitlhile dinthong tse ngata, of which I still don't understand hore na ke fitlhile jwang. Like my journey was very bad. Ka bophelo ba ka, the rejections from the like ke na le ho question life ya ka sometimes ke re, is it something wrong with me go latela the way tle be ke bonang. Okay, ke kgone ho etsa different mara most of the time o tlo fumana ke tsamaya ke le one, and I enjoy my own space with all that I have. Ke na le tsona different, but I'm this person e leng hore ha batho ba bangata ba mo describe ka environment e ke phelang hore is that lady a dutseng a le mo all the time. Abo. And ke kgolwa ke na le this ntshene ya go inyatsa hore okay, ke leka lahlehelwa ke self-confidence, so I don't fit. I think I deserve to be alone. Yeah.
Isolate yourself.
Yeah, I isolate myself, if you can say that. And then ha ke ne ke qala ho bua, open up, ke qadile ka ho ngola, like next sick, batho ba bangata ba ne ba iputsisa hore na why ke rata ngola ka bophelo ba ka social media, Facebook, whatsoever. Ne ke sa batle gore anyone a nkutlwele bohloko. It was part of me healing. Ke ne ke batla go ntsha se ka mo sefubeng sa ka. And then I kind of did this documentary last year. It was not that perfect, but I'm very thankful to it because hanyane, I realize I'm still healing and I'm still finding a way back to the right life. I mean, to the right path.
Rose, this is very touching.
Very touching.
Yo,
Wa itse first
pelo ya ka e ba
ha ne ke
bohloko.
bua ka yona ke ne ke lla. A bona last year ke gole ke tsamaile conference tsa basadi, like the kind of things ke the time ne ke kgona go bua re kopane like those gatherings tsa bo mme re tswile those kind of events ke the time ne ke kgona go bua, and that time ha ne ke bua ka bophelo ba ka I was ne ke lla. So now that I no longer cry ha ke bua ka bophelo ba ka, that means there's a progress.
There's
and I'm healing
progress.
from that. Yes, I used to cry a lot ha ke bua ka bophelo ba ka, and ha ke
So
sheba
Nujana,
gore-
you would say that you are in a much better space.
I'm very much better space.
Completely. Have you forgiven your husband?
I did.
Ka pelo ya hao
Ka
kaofela.
pelo ya ka yohle kaofela. I love that soul and lena wa tseba. A nka se hae ka kgutla ke sa mo bona. Monne o ka mo rata. Ka pelo ya ka yohle kaofela.
Le diphosong tsa
Le
hae.
diphosong tsa hae, because he showed me love. God, when I can tell a story of how we met, you will never understand or how come batho ba ba just only a week and then after that decide to be in a
Oh, you
marriage.
did say that you guys dated a week.
A week.
I thought that
Like,
was bad.
We met Monday, and then it was Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Bathoma ka dilo tsa manyalo. So ko ga bona is ha ba dumele tabeng tsa tshubediso. So he was in
Oh,
such
konje
a
Lesotho ho thwe banana ba shubedi.
ba tshubediso.
Ana ho shubediswa keng? Like, what is the process?
Ke lenyalo le la Sesotho, like ke tla re ke la Sesotho kind of.
Ke
but-
Mosotho half fela nna, so
Yeah,
I give you the
tshubediso ke ha e le hore
process.
wena le motho wa hao ne le a dumellana hore okay ha re tswe re tsamaye batswadi re tlo ba surprise thata rone re ntse qeta
Oh,
ho
ko
dula re
surprise
le-
batswadi o
ho
jo
surprise
shebedisa.
batswadi, and then ba habo moshemane ba tla founela ba habo ngwanana hore ba le lahlehetswe ke kopa le batle le ha rone ngwana rone o sa ntse diphoso jwale he ba habo
Is it still happening? Ke
it's
20
still happening.
Even 2024?
Yes.
Lesotho. Banana ba shubediswa.
Ba shubediso, and then ha batswadi ba habo ngwanana ba approve ke lenyalo ntho ba o hlabela phofolo ho amohela ka hare ho lelapa, because re ka se etse vadin set without hore re approve ke di ancestors tsa habo moshemane go ba le phofolo e hlabuwang ke introduce to that family ba ntšhentšha lebitso, then after that ba haeso ke mona ke ba habo moshemane ke bona ba tla ba etsa lengolo ba etsa dintho ka tsela e nepahetseng hore ba tshwantse ba etse jwang ba ntshe mahadi le ha e le hore ka ba lenyalo lo la Sesotho la hore ke taba mahadi le lengolo la
Nna ke batla ho shubediswa. Ke batla ho shubediswa.
That's that.
Ke a hana.
So ha monna ka tshwarwa we're busy preparing for our wedding of a teacher's to believe hore e tlo etsahala.
Ntso
Ke tlo ba le
tlo
lenyalo la ditoro tsa ka. I don't want a white wedding, I want a traditional wedding.
Mara la ditoro tsa hao
La
ke a-
ditoro tsa ka.
Halala. You love this man. So tell me,
Ke rata monna ka hle.
Rose, do you guys have any children together?
Okay, no. Na ga so e le ngwana. And
Because
that's
the
my-
reason I'm asking, I wanted to find out how this whole ordeal has been on the kids. But since all the kids are not there, I
Na
understand.
ga so be le bana.
But do you wish for in future?
I wish. Even though I'm kind of a little bit scared, now, will I ever carry my own child?
Why is
And
that?
will this man still accept me if I can't bear the kids for him?
I think he will, given the fact that Omotshwaretse Ntwenyeka.
Even if he can't deal with the fact that I can't give him the kids, if ever, I'm not saying that. Nee. I'll understand life goes on. Nee. I won't hold a grudge. Kapa ka mo hopotsa hore I once forgave you for that. O tla tsamaya his path. Le nna ke le ka mo jwetsa ka re, I've been with you through thick and thin. Ha hona ntho e hlokang. Ha hona motho wa phelang ha monate jwalo ka everything that you need, you get here in prison.
You go,
Ka re-
Omotshwaretse like every
all
month.
the time.
Mo isetsa
And
mo
lausu
dilong
a hae le la lona ke se teng, I always send money hore monna ka ke kopa a nne le di-cosmetic, a nne le dijo, a nne le di-fruits. E ska ba dintho tse leng hore a sala di felletsa the time a le out. O bona? Everything that I eat outside, every chance I get, my men have to get it. Like Lord, he is in prison. Like I'm just telling you, just because you feel pity for me, Lord, I waited for you. Just because you still love me, not because of the things that I did for you while still in prison. If Larato sweet thing, not that connection that we had before, it's fine. We can go our separate ways. I won't hold a crush for that. Yes. And then he was like, I love you. Like, le bona ka mo ba itse ga fihla okay, Mrs. Matlatla teng. Le ena tla bona the happiness on his face when he sees me. Despite the
Ko
challenges.
ke bona le ka mokgwa o buang ka motho wa gago ka teng hore hi, girl is gone.
I'm a gun girl. But I
So
love that
tell
name.
me, Mplelle, ever since this whole thing happened, le kile la kopana le family ya bongwanana?
No. After Monaka okay, the time lawyer ga gone ntse di la ka those feels. Ngwana re la ga utlwa gore ha sa le Lesotho sa le South Africa.
Oh, sa tle ka South Africa.
Na le South Africa that time ntse re sebetsana le taba ya appeal to
Batswadi ba hae mara bona ntse
a le
ba le
boyfriend ya gae. A minor outside the country with the boyfriend staying with him. She don't have parents. Only under the guardian of her aunt. And the aunt.
When this whole thing happened,
and
yes.
All this time, that thing the lady unadula ko manadula le abutu wa hae le bana babo. So auntie wa hae ona seteng ale South Africa ka taba tsa mosebetsi e leng the guardian ya bona.
So mmangwane ena o reng ha utlwa ntho tse kaofela?
O emile ngwana gae hore ona emile ena so la hello ga se fumane chance ya go nka bua le bona. Motho a nang approach ke friend ya ngwanana. Hey, girl. I'm going to this screenshot that the lady feels bad because of those feels that she said there.
A lot of men are going to prison.
And because how fair motho? Of course, monna ka nna ke ne ke a tlhaloganyo nna ke ka ba bona gore ke ngwana motho o latela bo di kgaimelo ha. How fair motho o tlo mmotsisa dilemo kopa o bona ID ya ha ka pa ke kopa o bona no, you don't do that. But if o le ngwana o tsaba gore you're a child, you don't engage yourself in such fields, especially when motho o mogolo go ena.
Also, I feel like I want this whole thing into because I'm a mother to boys. I feel like we need to educate these boys.
Just let her be.
Yeah. We need to educate our sons. This whole thing is very scary because a lot of boys, a lot of young men are still going to go through this.
What's an able still, anta sa re no ngwanyana o tla ba batla chelete out of that man, ne? Hona le banana ba very wild. Ba ileng gore ba believe gore ba be le chelete they can get it from a man, ne? Monna o tlo mo tshepisa gore ke tla fa chelete ya meriri. O tlo robala le yena. Ha o fetsa robala ne kopa chelete ya meriri. O bo fihla o hlaisitse 50 rand. What am I going to do with 50 rand? You raped me. O sa hitile the fact ya go robetse le yena and then o tlo mo tshepisa next time. What's a moya mapoliseng? A fihla mapoliseng wa hlalosa gore this person raped me.
And bopaki bo teng.
And bopaki bo teng ba mo fa medical form ba ga tsamaya a tsamaya go clinic. A khutlo hla. I'm raping. Where she go like a boy child is going through a lot. Lots of men are in prison because of dilo tse leng gore ha ba di etsa or they did not intentionally did them on purpose. Yeah.
Do you believe your husband is innocent?
100% I believe my husband is innocent. That I believe.
Would you stand in front of God while innocent?
Innocent 1000%. Hence, since I batla this podcast, the second episode of it, I will share his side of story. And now, Nikile Lesotho just last week, we learn about everything. Okay, mohlabuli wa hae kena dipakeng ke kgona ho explain everything ke mo jwetsa ke re I forgive you ha ke kgutlise this topic because ke batla go utlwisa bohloko ne. It's also an awareness to other men out there from the journey that you went through hore na lapa la hao kapa whatsoever that happened hore na bophelo ba hao bo batlile bo senyeha ha kae. Let alone kapa bo senyehile, yes, because let alone if ne ke sena that forgiving heart or that behaving ke be ke mo tlohelletse. So that in such a way o tla ba lositse motho eleng hore wa mo rata because of stupid mistakes tse leng hore di entse. And I don't tolerate about cheating because once you cheating is a choice, it's not a mistake. Right?
True.
So if ona decide hore a cheatele, maybe modimo la re ka ho mmontsha this is not the right way. Namkhalemela. That's all that I can say. And the reason I'm forgiving him, he's so no, cheating is not okay.
Do you feel like he's remorseful or
very? And
don't you think
there's a possibility before December? That's what he said. There's a possibility by December to Christmas. If ever as the time my husband is out and we are ready to tell the world what he went through.
Do you think your husband will be willing to expose this girl?
She is. And from where I'm standing, the lady, I don't care what she did or whatsoever that happened, I forgave her. There's a reason why she did that, or everything happens for a reason. I just don't like the fact that this thing happened. But at the end of the day, we have to forgive.
My question is, do you think expose?
Yes, she's gonna tell everything. It's best Thailand explain and in Torona from the horse's mouth. Explain and the way I'm maybe I'm not even explaining better of how the incident happened. So and I can mind repeat the story.
Do you know they always say there's two sides of the story?
Yes.
There's your side, there's my side,
yes.
And there's the truth.
Yes. And what's my wish and the lady maybe hopefully akabona this podcast wherever she is and then reach out. I'm a woman, she's a woman. Not that is anything that I can do or I'm still holding a crush, but I kind of feel like whatever that happened. Already my husband served his sentence. Even if he is innocent or whatsoever, Lena Ashere his side of the story. What exactly happened? And Ablele needed this time what happened. How na any kind of legal action or anything that we can do against her. It just happened.
If she's wrong, she must come forward.
Yes, she must come forward and apologize. We don't mind. We already forgave her, even if she can't ask for that forgiveness. Yeah. Now, I don't want to hold any kind of grudges. I just want to move on with my life. At first, I was very mad at her. I hated her. But
as time
hatred
went by,
hold a grudge, it's not going to help me with anything. Let me just forgive her and then move on with my life and focus on the present, not on the past, because the past can put my life on hold. Yes.
Which is true.
So whatever that happens in the past, I'm done with that. It was a lesson learned. Or it was kind of experience.
It's also a lesson to a lot of men.
Yeah.
Not just men, anyone in general, especially how this covenant called marriage. Especially when you're inside this covenant called marriage and you start cheating.
I want to say to us as ladies out there, you have every right to say no if you say badly. But how I wish we can go easy on this men, like, let's just go easy. Obey honest with yourself. How you lebane le motho than go tlo qetella o beile bophelo ba ngwana motho mo ntshitsi. Because of course molao favor rona, and there's a reason for that. So if ever we can have heart, ga kgona hore re sete the intentions tsa rona ka bona straight. Ke kgola le dipolawana tsena tse hlagang tse sehloho go so hlaga go bulawe a lady somewhere else. di ka fokotseha. Let's stop using men in exchange of money. There are other ways re ka etsang tjhelete ka teng than ho ba sebedisa as our targets. Yeah, you have every right to say no. Le bona bokgaitsedi tsa rona, they have to learn to listen to us. You can't force a woman on you. Ha o rate. Don't force. You have every right. O monna o na le leihlo wa kgahlwa, fereya. But tell a lady no. No means no. Just.
I'm so glad you have that mindset because I feel like I don't want you to have this mindset ya hore mosadi ona monna ka o tena aya toronkong ka lebaka la mosadi. You understand diphoso tsa monna how.
Yes.
And you acknowledge your husband was wrong to even decide to cheat on you in the first place.
Yes.
You acknowledge that, but also you're also saying out to the world that in as much as my husband was wrong, lo wena ska etseletsa ngwana motho o senye bophelo ba motho. Yeah, Rose, this was very insightful. I really hope that ufodile 100%. Like I cannot imagine going through what you went through. Yo nanga hlanya. Yo nanga hlanya. Tulo. Yo.
One thing that I realized, perfect.
There's no actually, there's no perfect human being.
Respect your family. Respect your women. It's not so worth it. It is a stress. I don't understand why barata basadi.
Ba bang ha ba itlhalosa ka bo ba justify ba re ke tlholeho.
A se tlholeho.
A se tlholeho.
Ba le ga ba batla justify bofebe. Ke bofebe. That's adulting.
It's simple.
Yeah.
Ke bofebe bo jwalo fela. We cannot even put it in a portrait or something. Ke bofebe bo.
That's why ke tshwana ke re nna motho ga ntshitela. It's not a mistake. Bro, you knew what.
But right now you are staying even though your husband cheated.
I'm staying and I'm willing to fix my marriage.
But don't you think you are contradicting yourself because you're saying you will not tolerate cheating, but you are still staying.
No, I'm staying.
And you're going to make this family work.
I'm going to make this family work.
Yes.
Yeah. Just one mistake, I can't just give up on my husband. I did mistake. There are some mistakes that I did also. I'm not perfect. Like, I'm not looking perfection in him. Ne? I'm expecting him to learn as a person. I do from them. What I love, ke ha motho a ka etsa diphoso and learn from that. I be remorseful.
And
so if you're gonna do it over and over, like, I'm just wasting my time. So I'm willing to give him this chance so that he proves.
I understand you because you guys didn't even enjoy your marriage.
We did not.
A year for him to be convicted.
I hope this will be a new chapter of my life where I'll be.
Hopefully it's gonna be.
Yeah.
Hopefully. So you are saying that we are going to have his side of the story.
His side
Hopefully,
of the story.
let's hope.
Hopefully.
Let's hope Ausi is gonna see this podcast and then she comes forward.
And how wish.
She comes forward so that
two sides of the stories, his story and the lady's story, and there's a truth in between, so that the viewers can not only hear our side of story, not his side. Yes. I would love that. Yeah. Even if, as much as I believe my husband, truth does comes out, he was trying to force himself on the lady. It's understandable. I can still forgive him for that.
And
yes.
So, and that's at the end of the day, I always say, if you're not ready to leave, don't leave.
Yeah.
If you're not ready, know your worth.
Relationship the ways how fall how
that's what I'm saying. You heal inside that marriage.
Yeah.
If you're not ready to leave, you do not leave.
Yeah.
Until we know because advice know your worth. Mrs. M know worth. Manyalo ha tshwane. Monna wa ka ke monna wa ka. I know how to deal with my husband. You know how to deal with your own partner as well.
Yeah.
Rose, thank you so much for sharing the story. It was a very touching story. Your childhood as well. It's very touching, very painful. But I'm glad that you've healed. I'm glad that you've walked through this journey of healing. I'm glad that you have rediscovered who you are and you want to grow from that. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Please do like, share, and subscribe. Please stay tuned for more episodes.